From the moment we stepped through the doors as freshmen at Amyville High School, we embraced giving back to the community as one of our main missions to honor the work that Amyville herself gave up her life doing. We are taught the importance of community engagement and service to the common good, and how even the smallest act of kindness can impact another person's life. As a student body, we volunteer at countless organizations over the course of 3 years, preparing us to take on our senior project, our final year at Amyville. So as you can imagine, when I was posed with the question of how I wanted to volunteer over 100 hours of my time, I knew I wanted to make a difference in the work that I did. My name is Felicia Martinez, and this is the story of my senior project. It all started junior year when we began interviewing different agencies that would potentially become our senior projects. After several interviews, I finally narrowed it down to Community Faith Links, an after-school program in several elementary schools around the city of Albuquerque. I met with the founder of the agency and we instantly connected. He told me that I'd be working to help tutor children and help facilitate several after-school clubs. I was even more excited when I learned that Community Faith Links worked in the elementary school that I attended from kindergarten through 5th grade. I was instantly thrilled at the possibility that I can work at my elementary school. Over the summer, I kept in contact with Fabian Armijo, who would soon become my mentor at Reginald Chavez. Once senior year was in full swing, apprehensive yet excited, I began volunteering. Although it was a challenge for me and out of my comfort zone, I began connecting with some of the children immediately, particularly the girls. I began going in 4 times a week and soon started to help facilitate the after-school sports club. This allowed me to interact and form bonds with more of the kids, especially the older boys, who took much longer to connect with me. We usually played soccer or basketball, and occasionally would even play volleyball and dodgeball. I was also able to tutor the kids in reading and help them with their homework. On some days, I would even help with interactive art projects where I enjoyed watching the kids express their creativity. I really loved going in and volunteering every day and spending time with these children. It was a thrill being known as Miss Felicia and being able to be someone that these kids felt that they can go to for help. Whether it was helping on homework, working with them on an art project, or even comforting the occasional scrape or bruise with a bag of ice, being able to impact these kids, even in the smallest way possible, was very moving to me. Although it was not always smooth sailing, some days the challenge of disciplining the kids for the occasional fight or attitude was never easy for me. Some days juggling homework, everyday hardships, and attending my early childhood dual credit class at C&M, going in and volunteering was especially challenging. Despite the ups and downs, I continued volunteering far beyond my 100 hours and formed strong bonds with these kids and was able to watch them grow in the 7 months that I knew them. I'll never forget this experience and the lessons I learned along the way of a very rough senior year. I am extremely grateful for being able to give back to the elementary school that I attended and know that I made a difference in the work that I did because of the hugs, smiles, and giggles the children shared with me. But more importantly, these kids taught me what it means to have patience and exposed me to embracing the simple things in life. My project allowed me to be a kid again for a few hours a day and showed me that something as simple as a smile from a child was enough to make me want to come back and work with them. Simple pleasures such as being a role model to these kids helped me tremendously my senior year on days when I wanted to give up. I'll never forget my time here and how much it shaped the person I have become over the course of this last year. In 1 year, I have transformed from being shy and introverted to being able to express myself in any work that I do, which made it possible to become the role model that I did. I'll take the lessons I learned my final year at Amyville, past these hallways and far beyond these doors, and onto wherever life takes me. I'll never forget how a simple act of service to the common good can impact a person's life. and if nothing else, carry the one thing that Amy Bill has taught me, that I can make a difference.